are you doing today?
So far, so good.
Doing good. Great to have you here. Well, I wanted to really interview you and dive into your anxiety questions. So the first one I have today is, what is anxiety and how does it actually work in the brain and body?
Yeah, that's a good question. A lot of people misunderstand anxiety and think it's just like a sickness or a disease, something to just get rid of. That's kind of like a plague, and I don't know how it came from, like cancer or something that came upon me, and I got to figure out how to get rid of it. But anxiety is not like that at all. Anxiety is actually an intentional design that Jesus built into the nervous system, and it plays a really important role. It actually alerts us to potential deaths or threats or dangers that are part of our environment, part of our experience of life. And so our story informs our threat sensor within our brain. And when our brain, based on experiences of our life thus far, believes that there could be a danger, it sounds the anxiety alarm in order to draw our attention to what could be a potential threat or danger. And so you wouldn't want to take the batteries out of a smoke alarm just because it was sounding and the sound of it was obnoxious. We don't really want to just like eliminate anxiety either. We do want to regulate it, because when it's so intense we can't think straight, it makes it really difficult for us to be able to understand what it's trying to tell us. But when we listen to the signal, just like a smoke alarm, and get curious about why it's going off, it'll actually lead us to the cause or the root cause of our anxiety in a way that allows us to address what's going on, which could be unprocessed emotion, where we're feeling a feeling, and for some reason the feeling that we're feeling has been a threat to us in the past, like it was not allowed to be felt or expressed, or something bad happened when we did. And so when we feel that feeling, anxiety alarms in order to alert us to the possible threat of feeling or expressing that emotion. Could also be a wound or a trauma from our story that something in our situation is reminding our nervous system of. And so our nervous system then sounds the alarm to protect us from whatever caused the trauma in the first place from repeating. Or it could be a gap in our development where we need something to face or navigate our present day circumstances that we don't have, and the anxiety is going off to alert us to the potential danger or threat that's there. And our nervous system doesn't really differentiate between physical threat or emotional threat. And so whether that's an emotional concern or a physical threat in our environment, that anxiety alarm is going to sound. But if we'll slow down and tune in to our nervous system, it'll actually let us know what it's drawing our attention to, and we can do something about that, which actually allows us to relieve anxiety at its root, rather than just be on this hamster wheel of symptom management where we're always trying to quiet the fire alarm but never address the cause of the smoke. Thanks for hanging out with me, watching this video. If you've got questions, leave them in the comments. We'll make some more videos. And until next time, I want you to know that I'm praying for you and that I'm cheering you on as you mature into true happiness.